Okay, so today's video, we got Jay Will calling out ESPN. I guess he has some issue with ESPN cutting his segment short, man. And I would like to highlight that in today's video. We all know Jay Will, he is not shy calling out ESPN. He has done that before, especially when they handled the Kyrie Irving situation wrong. Jay Will was one of the main people saying that he didn't like how everybody was condemning Kyrie, but not calling out Amazon and other platforms who sold and continued to sell the documentary that Kyrie Irving got in trouble for when all he did was put out a photo of him watching the documentary. So yeah, I would like to highlight Jay Will calling out ESPN, but before we do that, let's highlight the segment that got cut on ESPN, and then we'll highlight what Jay Will had to say after that. Let's check it out right here. Here's a video.
In texts from people that I really value their decision, right? High-level people. And what these texts are reading is, well, how about the leadership of Stephen Curry? That's where these conversations are going. And in my brain, right, processing information, Molly.
Wait, what do you mean? How about the leadership of Stephen Curry? They're calling Steph out?
Yes.
Oh.
Right? For him not controlling Draymond. So in my brain, the way I process is because I know Steph. I spent time around Steph. We were talking about this during Get Up. We wish we could have a camcorder in Steph's car, right? Yeah. Like all the things that Steph would be saying to his wife and how he's frustrated about it, because he's one of the most competitive dudes you'll ever meet.
No doubt.
Draymond Green is diminishing the ultimate legacy of how people are looking at the leadership of Stephen Curry. That's what's happening right now.
The only thing I will say, Jay, I think that's in a group of people.
I agree.
I don't think that's like the universal mentality, right, is to think about Steph. And where are you in this, Steph? At all. I do think there are people that are always going to be devil's advocate. They're contrarians. They're going to raise this kind of question about somebody. To me, that's an ultimate statement.
What does this have to do with Steph, though? Like, what should Steph be doing here? What are these critics saying?
These people are saying that Steph should not. Well, look, I disagree with them. Let me state that for the record, right? Because I know him. I know how things have been addressed internally multiple times. But what happens is perception is reality for a lot of people. A lot of people aren't familiar with things that are happening behind closed doors. So there's a tendency when you hear them talk about it, people just keep tiptoeing around it instead of calling Draymond Green out publicly.